Hey guys, welcome to the show. I'm your host with the stupid name who makes internet videos, and I'm going to talk about the presidential candidates and who I'm going to vote for. I know I can come off as a left-wing pussy most of the time. What may surprise you is that I actually considered a lot of the Republican candidates. I'm 17, I turn 18 in September, 2 months before the general election, so I'm going to be able to vote in the primary. Thought I'd relate to you, and I can go over who I think you should vote for as well. Undecided voters tend to be not the most smartest. I encourage you to vote if you are not a registered felon, if you are a legal citizen, hashtag build a wall. Don't be that one stoner guy that everyone knows who's not voting. I'm not voting. So vote for the candidate that most suits your interests. If it's Donald Trump, if you believe Donald Trump is in your best interest to vote for him, I encourage you to go do that. Just go cast your votes. This is how democracy works. Fuck. Alright, whatever. Okay. So Hillary Clinton is someone that I passionately dislike. You could see her change accents when she goes around the country depending on where she is. If she goes down south, she has a little bit more of a drawl.
I don't feel no ways tired. I come too far.
When she goes to New York, she says coffee, and she speaks in quick, sharp sentences. Oh, I gotta go. I'm in Manhattan.
Well, first of all, I adore my daughter.
When she goes to the Midwest, she starts talking like a soccer mom.
Are you from the overflow? I am from the overflow. Oh, good. We have an overflow person.
She's a bought and sold candidate. She's a liar. She's trying so fucking hard to get the young vote. It's just embarrassing to watch.
I'm just chilling in Cedar Rapids.
I have a deep hatred for her dabbing on Ellen and Whip Nene. Haha, kids, do you like how I can do the dances? How quaint. I'm doing the black people dance. I like the gays and the blacks because that's what they want me to do now. And she's still polling at 50%. It's unreal. It's unreal. She's backed by Goldman Sachs and Wall Street. When she's asked about any of these things, she just goes, the Lois Griffin clip that I put earlier.
I represented New York, and I represented New York on 9/11 in downtown Manhattan, where Wall Street is. I did spend a whole lot of time and effort helping them rebuild. That was good for New York, it was good for the economy, and it was a way to rebuke the terrorists who had attacked our country.
Mrs. Griffin, what are your plans for cleaning up our environment?
9/11.
It's exactly the same thing. Just look at her soulless eyes. Is there a person in there? This is another lizard candidate. Because everyone who's under 35 is only voting for her because gays can get married and have all the same rights, but we still need rights. They really don't know anything about her. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I think at least like maybe 70% of her votes are purely because she doesn't have a penis down there. She's a woman, and people feel like, last time we had a black guy, we kind of need a woman now to get that out of the way, and then we could have real presidents from now on. I stand by this 100%. Most of her votes are coming because she's a woman. Talk to anyone who's a Hillary Clinton supporter. They don't know anything about her. They see her dabbing on Ellen and doing these stupid ass dances on TV. Haha, woman, yay, I like you. I'd have a beer with you. That stupid mentality of relatability is the only reason people are gonna vote for her. And there's a pretty good chance right now that she will become the next president. This whole election is just like America's Next Top Model. We keep eliminating these irrelevant guys. We come down to 2 people. It really is. It's like a whole show. It's entertainment. It's America's Next Top President. Good old Jeb Bush. This guy, Jeb. His name is Jeb. He was so ashamed of having the Bush name. He's running his campaign without his last name because he's so embarrassed of what his family's done. Put a little exclamation mark like Jeb. It looks like a comic book onomatopoeia to show that someone's getting punched in the face. Jeb. And I'm not going to talk about his policies because you don't know them. Neither do I. He just looks like he was too rich to be bullied in school. He looks like he sees people in a conversation and is like, hey, what are you guys talking about? What's so funny over here? What's so funny over here, guys? What's the haps? What's the haps over here? What you talking about? He's the runt of the family. The dad doesn't care about him, and he's just trying to come up in the polls, but he's at 3%, and he's getting bullied by the cool kid, Donald J. Trump. Donald is the rich kid who hosts the graduation party at his house. He's the cool kid. He's the guy that gets the girl. He's the captain of the football team, and then Jeb is like the guy who had autism before autism was a thing. I think we can come to terms that Donald Trump is not going to become the president, and I'm not going to go on about how he's like, oh, he's so disgraceful. How could he say that? How could he do that? How could he? Why? I'm not going to complain about him because because I think he's someone to look up to. No, I have nothing but admiration for him. Of course, he'd be an inexperienced idiot of a president. He's not going to win the election. He might get the nomination. I'm not denying that. But if he goes against Bernie Sanders or Hillary Clinton, there's no contest. He's not going to win. So the next guy is Ben Carson, and I actually considered voting for this guy. I will admit that when I saw the first debate. I was watching the first debate, and there was this random fucking doctor on stage, and I'd never heard of him, and most people haven't. Why is this black guy on stage? We already had a black guy last time. We don't need another black guy. He said some shit about slaves. I don't know what it is. He's like the epitome of crazy grandpa, and America won't elect him because we already had a medium black guy. We don't need a dark black guy. Like, that'll take a few decades before we get an actual black man. Next is Ted Cruz and Marco Rubio, and I'm going to talk about these two at the same time because they're kind of the same person. They both kind of look the same. They have the same haircut, and to me, it's like every time I watch a debate, every time I watch them talk, you know that conspiracy about how politicians are lizard people? That would be them. And then the most recent debate, it looks like there was a glitch in the Matrix. I was dicking around on my phone while I was watching the debate, so I wasn't really 100% paying attention. And then I heard Marco Rubio say the same thing 3 times. I looked at the debate and I thought that it had reset. I thought my internet had glitched. I'm not exaggerating here. I'll show you the video. He literally said the same exact thing 4 times in a row. With the same, like, inflections in his tone, the same hand gestures, the same randomness that came out of nowhere.
Let's not anyone notion that Barack Obama doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't understand what he's doing.
And it goes to show that, like, these two guys, they're exactly a carbon copy of every Republican candidate. They're just recycled candidates who say what you want to hear so that you can feel happy inside. And Ted Cruz is the same way. It's just like, oh, America used to be good, so let's be good again and not be bad because black president bad. And there's Chris Christie, but he's just the fat guy from New Jersey, you know, whatever. There's also iCarly. You don't really know about her. No one's gonna vote for her. It doesn't matter. We already have Hillary Clinton. Do we really need 2 women running for president at the same time?